I just want to bother y'all with this over here real quick. Hold on. Let me I'm just gonna let my bro cook. This is the one we've reviewed some of his videos before. I just want to get y'all thoughts on it. I want to get y'all thoughts.
So let me get this straight. These guys essentially beat Tyre Nichols to death. Like, I'm literally right now watching them. One cop is standing him up, or two cops are standing him up, and the other is socking him in the head. I've seen one of these cops kick him in the head. They were using like a nightstick on him. I mean, he died from blunt force trauma to the head, and we just watched these guys quite literally beat him in the head. And they've been acquitted of all state charges. I don't see BLM marching in the streets. I don't see Democratic politicians outraged by it or even talking about it. And I don't see Black Americans out in the streets marching, saying the system's messed up, saying this is wrong, nothing. Or I should say minimal. I've seen some people complain about it. They were just acquitted of all state charges, and it's virtually silent. Many Black Americans in this country are so hypocritical, and they're ideologically inconsistent. Now, let this have been 3 or 4 white cops. People would be in the streets marching, politicians would be talking about it, it would be all over the news. But since it doesn't fit the narrative, we're just gonna sweep it under the rug. And this is what's embarrassing for many of the Black people who would be out in the streets marching if these were all white cops. You're ideologically inconsistent and you're hypocritical. You don't really care about Black lives, and you don't really care about right or wrong. Because if you truly did, you would have the same energy about this as you would if it was a bunch of white cops. Here's another one of the reasons why I think you're not seeing outrage amongst the Black community. Because remember, I've said many Black Americans have this unrelenting loyalty to being Black. So since they have this unrelenting loyalty to being Black, and for many of them that guides which direction they go, they don't know which direction to go. Because all the cops are Black and the victim's Black. So who do they side with? Because remember, it's not about right or wrong in many of these cases. It's about aligning with your skin color. So since there isn't a skin color to align with because everyone is the same color, they basically stay silent. And this is why I say having an unrelenting loyalty to being Black is an absolute problem. Because it blinds you from seeing right or wrong, and it stops you from actually calling that out. Like, these cops literally beat him to death. And it's silence when they were all acquitted of state charges. It's crazy. You can't take these people serious. The people out in the street marching about police brutality primarily only do it when a white cop does something to a Black person. This seems like a textbook case of police brutality, and they're not out in the streets marching. And again, it's likely because all of them have this skin color. It's a problem.
God is great, baby. God is great. All right, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure out how we can accept more accountability. I don't even have anything else to say on that last topic. I'll be totally honest. Y'all take it however y'all want to take it. We know how this thing goes. We know how this thing goes. And hold up. Uncompetitive wrote, this is worse than George Floyd. Looking at the video, yes. Yes, but you don't hear anything around it. Ew. Sorry to interrupt the video. We got a new challenge. 20,000 by the end of April. We fell short in March, but we're gonna get our goal this month. Thank you all in advance for those that are gonna continue to like, subscribe, maybe even leave some comments and let us know how we're doing. And on that note, let me let y'all get back to the video, and I'll see y'all soon. Ew. Looking at the video, hold on. Looking at the video, maybe I haven't even watched the video in a while, but from what I can recall in the video, you're absolutely right, it's worse than George Floyd. Where's the uprise? Where's Ben Crump when you need him? Where's Uncle Al Sharpton? Where's Roland Martin at? Where are all these people? Where's all the race baiters? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yo, we're going to stop the show abruptly. My apologies. I already ran over too far. My apologies. Let's do our 45 seconds. Meditate, manifest. Y'all know what we do on Sundays and Mondays. We set out with intentions to make this our greatest week ever. You get your breath work in. Every exhale, we're releasing negative energy. Every inhale, we're inhaling the positive. Do what you need to do with your 45 seconds. I'm going to close my eyes. You do what's best for you, and we'll start that now. Man, I was just in a daze, man. I was just in a daze, man. All right, let's hold on. Let me catch up with the last comment. He's making it race-based a little bit. When BLM and defund the police movement started, I did a statistical and police report analysis. I think the shooting in St. Louis was okay. The fat dude in NYC selling loose cigarettes was effing murder. Man, one at least. All right, so we're gonna have to, yeah, we'll finish a little bit of these off a little bit later on. I gotta let y'all go. My apologies. Y'all know I would stay on here all day if I could. I gotta run to a meeting. I'm sure y'all got a bunch of stuff to do. Y'all know what we do here. We elevate on purpose to intentionally raise our standards to become the best leaders we can become. And in order to accomplish these amazing goals that we set out for ourselves, strength and honor, onward and upward. Y'all know what I mean when I say get to that bag. If you don't know what I mean all the little things that you're going to do throughout the day, throughout the month that add up to make sure that we're working towards our purpose as efficiently as possible as we strive for that purposeful abundance, living in our personal legend. So on that note, I'll see y'all on Friday, but we'll be dropping a bunch of videos before then. So make sure, do me a favor before you go, like the video again. Even if you already liked it, like it again. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. I'm trying to think, are we going to do I'll let y'all know throughout the week, but if not, I'll see y'all on Friday. Appreciate y'all. Everyone have a great one. Steve, big bro, always appreciate you. Lisa, peace. Lil Woosah, all right? Even though we talk about negative things, even though we talk about certain challenges that we face, we all have the opportunity living in the now to be a positive impact with anybody that we come into contact with. And even if we're just alone, the energy that we put out to the world. So on that note, I'll let y'all go. Ew.